My name is Celia Strickland, and I'm the owner of Sweets from the Soul. We are an online retailer of cookie cutters and cookie stencils, as well as fondant tools. I will be showcasing ways in which you can layer elements on background stencils to create a beautiful, multicolored image on your cookie without the use of an edible printer. Let's talk about all of our supplies that we will need for this tutorial. You always want to begin with a good set of plaque cookies. When I design a cookie set, I always start with an intricate cookie cutter such as this, and I usually use it in 2 different sizes. And then to add to that, I use smaller cutters in basic shapes such as ovals, squares, and circles. Of course, you'll need cookies that are fully dried. You should be flooding them the day before and allowing them to dry overnight. You will also need some stencils. I'll be showing you ways in which you can begin with a background stencil and put elements like details and messages on top. To hold your stencil in place, you will need a stencil genie. If you don't have a stencil genie, you can also use magnets to hold the stencil down. Today I'll be using the magnets to weight the stencil elements down on our stencils. We will also be doing some roll icing scraping, so you'll need a stencil scraper. You'll need scribes. Here I have a Thingamajiggy and just a regular scribe by Wilton. Of course, you'll need an airbrush machine and airbrush colors. I prefer Amerimist. They come in various different sizes and different colors. The best thing about being able to layer stencils is being able to pick out any background to put on your cookie and then layering other elements on top. This stencil will allow us a beautiful palette to lay our elements on. This one is the Eyelet and Lattice stencil. Now, we're not going to cover this entire cookie. With the background stencil, we want to put a message on it. So let's go ahead and take our mask. This set is the Holiday Messages and Frames set, and it comes with 2 frames along with a set of messages. And so to begin with, we're going to put down our mask to keep a void there for our frame to go in. I'm just going to make sure that I line it up. We have a bow at the top of it, so I'm going to pull it down where it just fits in between these lattice here, and then we're going to weight it down with our magnets. All right. With this one, I want to do a light background because you don't ever want your background to interfere with whatever element you're laying on top of it. So I'm going to start with a gold, and then I'm going to overlay it with a gold shimmer. Let's test it out, make sure we've got our color that we desire. I'm going to hold down my mask just to make sure that it does not move while I'm spraying the background. And before we move that, we're going to go ahead and load the gold shimmer into our gun. It's going to blow out the rest of the yellow or the gold that was in there. And then I'm just going to remove the magnets. I'm going to lift my stencil genie straight up and over. And that looks good. All right, now we're ready to put our stencil frame in. Our stencil frame will fit exactly in the void that was left with the mask. So I'm just going to line that up. All right, for this outer part, I'm going to go ahead and clean my gun good. When you do have a metallic in your gun, like the gold shimmer, you need to make sure that you clean it very well or it will clog the gun. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be right back with you. We're ready. For our next color, we're going to use the green moss. And then I can lift it up and pull it away. And that looks great. Now we're ready for our message. And I believe I'm going to use the Merry Christmas on this one. It fits perfectly in this frame. And again, we're going to use our magnets to hold it down. And then I can pull it back. And that's beautiful. And there we have a Merry Christmas message. All of the cutters and stencils are available at Sweets from the Soul as both a physical product that will ship quickly as well as a digital file that you can download and cut or print at home. At Sweets from the Soul, you will find a large variety of quality cookie cutters and stencils, as well as cookie class kits, full tutorials, and my blog where I share tips and ideas to help you in your cookie journey. For more content and full tutorials, please follow us on social media. On Facebook at Sweets from the Soul 912, on Instagram at Sweets from the Soul, and at our YouTube channel, Sweets from the Soul, where you will find full tutorials as well as cute shorts that will help you. May you have a blessed and joy-filled holiday season, and I will see you again soon at Sweets from the Soul.